The turn, bitch. The turn.
Some question. I actually genuinely want to ask about your show. I mean, we could, we could talk Vikings if you want to soften the blow a little bit. But no, I wanted to ask you about your show because, like, people are talking about the fact you did mention going back to radio in September. I'll just give my own overview thoughts. It does come across at the moment, whether you like it or not, it comes across that you actually hate your show right now. Like, I'm wondering, and a lot of people are wondering, what's next for your show? Is the radio thing still happening? Have you gone back and you just haven't told any of it?
It is. There was a little thing that happened back in May that we're gonna have to take care of before that all gets handled. But yeah, no, everything's great. I love doing my show. I get people kind of read a little too much into stuff on the internet. I get it. I just don't take the bait, and I think that's a lot of the big problem. I don't, hang around after the show and read shit and watch shit and stuff like that. So if that means it doesn't seem like I'm interested in it, I apologize. I'll put in a little more effort. But no, I still have a good time.
But there is a lot of examples of you, like, you are honestly just sitting there going, we've got to hit this goal. Like, the goal is kind of consuming what you are at the moment, and you're constantly back to that goal. And
well, yeah, I mean, you got to make enough money to keep going. But I have a good time doing it. I really do, and I do. I appreciate your concern. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything like that. I have a good time doing it. I don't know what else to tell you.
About 12 months ago, well, not about, exactly 12 months ago, you said if you're still begging for money in 12 months, that'd be the end of it. Have you seem to have changed?
There's a lot of shit that's changed in 12 months, believe me, buddy. Yeah. And just like everything else I say, I'm allowed to change my mind whatever the fuck I want to.
You are allowed. So that's it. You just change your mind. Your attitude's changed. You're happy to just keep going after that goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Does it bother you? Like, does it?
Oh my god! Like, is there a certain way you want me to answer you? Is there?
No. I'm just asking.
You had one question, and I didn't answer it the way you wanted to. So now you're asking me kind of the same question three different ways.
No, it's.
I wanted to come on here. I want to talk a little boxing with you. I thought that's what we were doing, and now. Is it?
No, it's just an interview process of.
No, if you want to do an interview with me, I'd be glad to do an interview with you. That would be great. I'm not here to do an interview with you today. And I'll be honest with you, you trying to like start an interview with me today under the pretext of this, I'm not impressed by it. I don't like. It seems a little like backdoor shenanigans.
I mean, Hughesy invited me on the show, and I came on the show.
No, I'll do an interview with you. If you want to DM me or talk to me or anything, you want to set up an interview or something, we can do.
You want to do an interview tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern? I do my show.
The fucking Vikings are on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Vikings Day, my friend.
Not at 10 a.m. They're not at 10 a.m.
The whole day is Vikings Day. No, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of fucking around. I probably won't do an interview with you.
Oh, well, that's.
I probably won't. You just kind of the whole way you kind of jumped on this when this was pitched is like, we're going to go on and talk boxing and shit today. I'm not impressed by it. I'm not impressed by how you went about doing this.
Hughes, you invited me on the show. It's not like,
well, not to interview me though. Like, not to interview me. It's kind of, no offense, kind of a scumbag move.
Scumbag move.
That's how I kind of perceive it.
Let's talk scumbag moves. What about you told a story about how you got like nose to nose.
No. I'm not gonna we're not gonna sit here and do fucking errand stories. If you want to sit here and impress, I don't know who you're trying to impress.
I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm asking
through everything I've ever done. I'm not interested. I'll be honest. If you want to cut it here, we can cut it here, and then we can keep going. If you want to make this about all the problems I have with Aaron Imholte, figure that out on your own time.
Okay, Aaron, that's fine.
Any issues, if you say one more fucking word about any problem you have with me, I'll be glad to take off. I got better shit to do. But if you want to drop it now and we can keep going, then you can drop it now and we can keep going.
Okay, Aaron, you've laid your cards on the table. I accept that.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to talk about this stuff. You don't want someone to challenge.
That's not what I came here to talk about. I'll talk about it on my show.
That's fine. This is Hughie's show.
Somewhere else.
Can I talk, please? I just let you talk. Can I talk?
If you're going to say one more fucking word about me or anything you were trying to do with me or anything else, no, I'm not going to let you talk. Because honestly, it was kind of a shitty, underhanded way to try and bring up issues you have with me. I don't know who you are
I don't have issues with
I'm
you.
not
I'm
familiar
asking
with
questions.
you,
People
but
want
now you're
answered,
asking me all
Aaron.
this shit about me on a show where I'm a guest. I didn't come here to be interviewed by whoever the fuck you are.
I'm just asking questions people want answered, Aaron. That's
Well, then
all.
they can watch then they can watch my show and they can ask them.
Okay, but Aaron, it's fine. This is Hughezy's show, and
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin Hughezy's show and have his guests walk off because of me. So if you're not going to answer my questions, then fine. I'll drop it. It's fine. You've stated who you are here today. You are a coward and don't want to answer my questions. That's fine.
You are
Back over to
complete
Hughezy.
chicken shit.
I will
Oh, you
not
are
interrupt
cute.
anymore.
I'm sorry you didn't get the one-on-one sit down with Aaron that you wanted. I apologize.
I got invited on the show and I said, absolutely, I'll take the opportunity to talk to Aaron.
Kind of shitty, though, for you to agree to go on
all I
someone
did as a
else's show
broadcaster,
and then
Aaron.
go,
As
I
a
want to ask
broadcaster,
questions
I saw
to
an
Aaron on
opportunity to
Hughezy's
talk to
show.
somebody.
It is kind of a chicken shit move, though. Like you're kind of a bitch for doing it that way.
For getting invited on the show and coming on the show.
Well, because it seems like you had ulterior motives. Like, I'll come on when I get it, dude. Everyone operates that way when it comes to me. I'll go on Hughezy's show and I'll get to sneak in a few questions about Aaron that I saw on Reddit. Dude,
how would I have known about this if Hughezy didn't invite
Mike
me?
Tyson, you're kind of a rat fuck piece of shit. Like it's kind of a bitch move.
Oh, I'm a rat fuck.
You're kind of a rat fuck piece of shit. Yeah, you're a little bit of a rat fuck piece of shit.
Your wife in because she left you. She decided
See,
you're
that's what you wanted to do. I got you to admit it. That's what you wanted to come here for. You didn't give a shit about Hughezy's show. You didn't give a shit about what he wanted to do.
You just called me a rat. You just called me a rat.
You wanted to talk about Aaron. You wanted to talk about me.
Of course, Aaron. Of course.
Thank you for admitting it.
You've got all this crazy shit going on in your life.
Of course I do.
Why wouldn't I want to talk about it?
The Steel Toe Morning Show, 6 to 10 a.m. Central Time, to hear all about it instead of Dean Hoozits from Australia.
How did you know his surname?
Yeah, that's.
I investigate everybody.
Oh,
yeah. That's all right. No, that's fine. If you're not gonna. Yeah,
that's the fourth time you said it's fine. Are you sure it's fine, Dean? Are you sure?
It is absolutely fine.
You haven't made up your mind. The last 3 times you said it was fine, you kept going. Are you sure it's fine?
Well, I kept going because you kept going. If you're going to keep going, I'll keep going. Yeah, you were the one who said I'm not going to talk about any of this.
I started the Aaron questions. You're right, Dean. Now, is it fine? I want to make sure.
Again, I haven't asked you any more questions. I've just responded to what you said. Like, you called me a rat. So I
called you a rat fuck piece of shit.
All right. Well, yeah, rat fuck piece of shit. Yeah. So I just wanted to respond
and
with you being a rat fuck piece of shit.
Stand by that statement.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm a rat fuck piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never, ever sold out
you
my
and
life
I agree on that one.
with some fucking internet views. I've never done that. So
you give it a shot. It actually can be kind of fun.
Yeah, no, I love my wife and I respect her. And that
shit's overrated, you gay. Yeah. I love my wife. Oh, yuck.
Is this a good time to go to Super Chats?
Yeah, let's check out a few Super Chats.
Nice podcast, stupid. This is going great. Another win for the toe.
Always.
Always. Here's one that'll go down well. From, I can't remember who. Yeah. Aaron is a tiny pain. I think that's the thing that people write with. Nick makes me geezer.
Is that what that makes her elderly?
Oh, there we go. And then this one's from
stimulants can age people.
Citizen M. Aaron's a genuine cowherd through and through. So
hey man, that's what I do. I book myself on other people's shows so I can ask the guest questions.
I didn't
like
book
a real
myself.
man.
I didn't book myself. I got invited
to talk to me. Now, if I would have gotten if I would have gotten to a thing, if I would have gotten a thing from Hughezy that says, "Hey, you want to come on with me? My buddy Dean reads a lot of shit about you and wants to talk about you and wants to interview you and wants to use boxing as like a subterfuge to it." Then we could have done this, but that's not what you did.
Well, it's so that you should be mad at Hughezy, not me.
I never could be mad at Hughezy. He's way more likable.
I couldn't contact you, Aaron. I'm blocked. You've blocked me, so
because you were probably a cunt.
I couldn't give you a heads up about
this.
Wait,
so you're blocked. So you're saying this is not the first time you've been a rat fuck piece of shit.
No, I mean I tagged you in the tweet where
I'm sure
I clipped your story about
involved.
getting in your wife's face and yelling at her while you're in her face.
Ev-
I clipped that story and I tagged
Everyone,
you and I said how abusive and disgusting this behavior
everyone
that you're
who's
admitting
ever
to
been
is.
blocked has never done anything wrong. I just did this. I've never.
No, I literally just spelled out what I did.
Yeah,
I
you were
clipped the
being a
story of
rat
you
fuck
abusing
piece
your
of shit.
wife, and
Yeah,
I
so I
tagged
don't
you and
like-
I said,
so
I
I-
think you're garbage for this.
Okay, and now you got to go on a show and you got to say that.
Yes, I got to tell you to your face.
And I still
Yeah,
think you're a rat fuck piece of shit.
that's great, dude.
Well,
I'm
the
happy for you
opinions
to
haven't
feel that
changed.
way.
But the fact that you did it like a little bitch is my like.
Yeah,
I don't.
cool. I'm a
you're not
bitch,
really-
Aaron. I'm
you're
a
kind of a
bitch. Does that
bottom-feeding
change
little
the fact
cunt.
that there's 2 women you're not allowed to talk about because you're so harassive and abusive? You're not allowed to talk about. Does that change that fact that I'm a rat fuck
that's
piece
a
of shit?
fact. That's 100% a fact. You are a boilerplate. Like you are a stereotype. You're not even a real guy. You're just kind of
No,
an
yeah.
amalgamation of message boards. That's ugh. You're just kind of an ooze. You're kind of an amorphous blob.
Well, I
Sort
tell you what, I've never been to Kiwi Farms, but that's where we found the documents about your harassment.
I thought you've never been to
where
Kiwi.
your wife. No, that's what I said. That's where they were found, and then they appeared on Reddit and all that. Where there's documents suggesting that your ex-wife, April Imholte,
You know what? And I got to tell you, buddy,
that you
ex-wives never lie.
headbutted her.
Ex-wives never lie. But you know what?
Squeezed her till she
I
couldn't
get
breathe.
it. You didn't like me when you came in here. So you look for things that could have confirmation bias. You go to imright.com. You go, there could never be another side to this story. It has to be what I need to believe about Aaron. It's okay, dude. I've met.
Sorry, court
1,000
documents that said you choked your wife
Dude.
and headbutted your wife. Yeah, sorry, my confirmation bias from court documents.
I'll be honest with you. There's 1,000 people just like you that
Yeah,
operate the
probably
exact
millions.
same way. I'm not impressed by them. I'm certainly not impressed by you.
Not
And I
trying to
understand.
impress you, man.
And I
Not
understand
trying to
that
impress you.
feeling's mutual, buddy. And I tell you what, next time, be a man. Fucking say what you want to do.
I've done that before, and you blocked me.
Because you're a cunt. You're always a piece of shit. If you're always behaving like a cunt, it's going to be hard for me to want to talk to you. And people in general in your life, you'll find this. If you're going to come at them with the energy of a piece of shit and a cunt and a kind of a backroom dealing, like I said, rat fuck piece of shit, which is pretty accurate, they're not going to want to talk to you.
No, that's a shame.
But you're welcome for that free advice.
Is this
No, I love your advice. Like,
Now,
'cause,
what do
you
you,
know,
now, what
you're
do you,
not a
what do
you're
you
not a
think
cunt
about
to
the big
people at all, are
Canelo
you?
fight?
Is this a bad time to invite you back on early for a Christmas special?
Definitely, I'll do it anytime.
Oh God, you think this guy's no? This guy's fine. I'll sit on a screen with this guy anytime.
There's a super chat here that should be addressed because I think it's a little bit unfair. Citizen M, I watched Steel to Morning Show. Believe me, Aaron doesn't answer these questions there. He doesn't have to. He's never confronted with anything real. But at the same time, you do address a lot of this stuff,
right?
But then on the other hand, there's only certain stuff you can actually say.
Yeah.
But how would you respond to Citizen M's comment?
I think
Thank you very much.
Anyone who's delusional enough to think that I don't address uncomfortable topics is probably a little too biased and maybe out of their mind, maybe a little too filled with Aaron hate, and maybe they got their blinders on a little bit. I think anyone who's actually watched knows I'm an open book. Let's put it that way. A lot more so than maybe others would be who level that criticism against me.
Well, I can't read. Here's Dabbling John. Ask Aaron why he doesn't display his chats. Well,
because I'm technologically retarded and I don't know how to do it on OBS. And I don't like StreamYard.
Or is it that you don't necessarily want to read exactly what's read?
I read every single one of them. Oh, Dean, did you go to Reddit again?
No, I'm just asking. People say these things. I'm asking questions people want answered, Aaron.
You are a regurgitating like Reddit monster, though. Like you don't have any like thoughts of your own. Literally every thought you have about me comes from a Reddit page. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm used to it. I think it's cute, but it's just you're kind of a stereotype to me. Like so you're not really a guy.
if someone challenges you and asks you questions and wants you to respond, that's your immediate thing is I'm a Reddit fool. I'm a sheep that just follows what everyone else
I'm sorry that
says.
you guys all say the same shit. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but if the shoe fits, Dean, you gotta wear it.
But
You
again,
guys are all the fucking same. Here's where you guys, it's kind of what you did today. You were a perfect example of it. You ask a question, you get an answer you don't like, so you ask it 2 or 3 different ways, and then when the answer is the same, you go, he won't answer my questions. I just don't answer.
Did I cry?
My honest thought, you did come off as kind of a bitch. No offense. Like the way you even snuck the questions into the show, you were being a bitch. And then after you didn't get the answer you wanted, you trying to keep passively aggressively rephrasing the question is also a bitch move. No offense, Dean. I think you're a bitch. I'm sorry. I think you're a bitch.
Hey, Aaron, I don't care. That's fine. You
kind of care because you're still here and you still want to talk about me.
Yeah, of course, man.
My opinion matters.
This is going to get views.
The difference between you and me, Dean, is my opinion matters to you. That's the difference, Aaron.
It really does.
Stop it. You wouldn't be here if it didn't. Come on, at least be honest. You've been a rat fuck piece of shit the whole time.
Dude,
liberate yourself. Dean, liberate yourself. I know why you're here, to talk to me. I get it, honey. But
I'm here because my problem is Stalin 19, so thorough, Joe Burrow. All these people are about to clip it, and my face and name are going to be out there now, and I'm going to get a bump.
And you know what you're going to do with it? Jack shit, because it's all about me. Yeah. None of it has to do with you, Dean. No offense. You are nothing but a fucking conduit to me.
Yeah, if I've got no talent, this won't work. But I'm here because this will get views, this will get clicks. That's why you do this.
Clear, I didn't say you don't have talent. I said you're a rat fuck piece of shit. You're not listening.
Cool.
Dean, you are not paying attention. The fact
I'm
that
definitely paying attention.
Whether or not you have talent is not the question. The idea is you're a bitch. You're a rat fuck piece of shit. There's plenty of bitches out there who have talent. Hughes excluded.
Hey, Aaron, why did you buy a woman's jersey from So Thorough Joe Burrow?
How dare you? This is a very masculine fit.
Yeah.
Oh, very.
I like it. It's something I enjoy.
Ask Dean. He studies me. How do I look today, sweetheart? Fucking Dean. Shut up, Dean. I wasn't actually asking.
Okay.
$5 from Ozone. Thank you very much. I thought a real man confesses to police what they did wrong, especially when they send a pic live on YouTube in front of everyone.
Hughesy, if you, like I said, when you asked me to do this, there's shit I can talk about and there's shit I can't.
Exactly.
Thank you, buddy.
It's just like
are you saying that you didn't send a pic? Is that your defense?
There's things I can talk about and there's things I can't.
No, it's fine.
Hey, look, another chicken shit question. Rat fuck.
No, I was just asking if that's your defense, but if you don't want to answer that, it's fine. I know it's legal.
I believe there.
I don't want to get you in legal trouble.
Aggressive cunt again.
I don't want to get you in legal
answered
trouble.
the fucking question. You didn't like the answer, so you ask it again. Dean, you're a stereotype, dude. You're like a pull string doll. I know what's coming out of you before it comes out.
I just asked if that would be your defense that you never sent the pig. But if
I didn't say anything was or wasn't.
That's fine. It's legal. I understand that. I'm not looking to get you in any trouble, Aaron. I'm not.
I know, Dean. You just care about me so much. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not saying that either. But I don't want to get a guy in legal trouble. I'm not interested.
Dean, I don't care what you want. No.
Great. Good. I know you don't care about me. It's fine.
$2 from Stephen Bravo. Why Crimea Riven, Aaron FU. I didn't realize you were going to Ukraine. I get it.
That's mean spirited.
Honest question. What did April do to you that made you decide that she deserved to go to jail?
Dean, no offense. I'm not talking about any of that shit today.
Okay, fine. Here's your comeback. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Because that's the 5th fine, Dean. That's the 5th fine. You're not fine, Dean. You're not fine.
I mean, I'll continue to try and ask questions.
You needed me, Dean, and I'm not giving it to you.
Hang around, I'll keep asking questions, Dad. Yeah, no, I'll continue to try and ask questions.
I'm not
continue to duck them.
I'm telling you right now, buddy. I'm not talking about. I'm here to talk about what I came to talk about. I've already put up with enough of Dean's nonsense. Can you please, Hughesy, can you please stop putting that name up there too?
Yes.
I'd appreciate.
Did we hit the goal yet?
I mean, you shouldn't react, Aaron. You shouldn't react.
I shouldn't react, Dean.
By making a point of saying, please
Dean,
don't put that name,
Dean.
people go, what is that name?
Dean, thank you very much for your advice. I appreciate it so much.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm fucking around, Dean. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Oh, geez. Well, the old bait and switch.
Oh, Dean, you silly goose. You dumb Aussie cunt.
Come on, you can't call him a goose.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Absolutely, Aaron.
Your Citizen M for $2. You know how to kill Aaron shaking like a leaf? I wouldn't say you were.
I think I've actually enjoyed this pretty well. I think Dean and Citizen M and people like them, they kind of have their Aaron glasses on and whatever they need to see out of me. And I don't mind. I am whatever they need me to be, and they convince themselves of it. And I'm kind of used, like the last 2 years, I've gotten very used to it. I kind of understand how the game goes. I am whatever they need me to be, and I'm happy to be it.
I'm going to actually do it.
Dean, shut up. Nobody was talking to you. I was talking about you. There's a difference. I've given you enough.
I cannot put together the masterpieces that Citizen M puts together, so I'm nothing.
And you know what I love about Citizen M? Always fair, always in context.
Chuck Spears for $5. It's a beautiful photograph. You're turning into an even poorer stunt Joe Aaron hack criminal. I'll
tell you this. I've been hearing that for 2 years too. I'm waiting for that one to come true. I'm sorry to make you guys wait so long for all your predictions. You've nailed a couple, but some of the bigger ones, I'm making you wait a little longer. I'll try to speed it up.
I don't think you
got to admit, I'm a pretty good heel for you guys. I mean,
you're a good loco. You're a good loco.
You guys pretty fucking good. You guys are always frustrated, always angry.
We have a
pretty good job of healing it up for you guys. I'll be honest, you don't seem like you're having a good time.
I'm having a fucking great time.
There seems to be a lot of anger, hostility, and time invested, which I'm honored. Don't get me wrong, I'm honored. But
as a female, you're see you next Tuesday, Aaron. I don't know.
And I'm sure that's an opinion you changed from before I was on here.
Another nice one from Jessica Flatcat, the Jessica Flatcat. I hope. Why? Oh, jeez. Right further chronic liar. Snitch Fax Major Simp. I love that David Bowie song.
That could have been in code. That could have been put together a little more organized. Come on, if you're gonna be one of the more well-known Aaron haters, at least get your thoughts together clearly.
Oh, new membership, Corndiff. Thank you very much.
Corndiff.
Good boy.
He's a good guy.
Hughesy, give me your best April voice impression. All right, he'll go. Aaron Imholte, we used to be married and do a show together, but now we've broken up. I think that...
Hit the like button.
And be like, hey, yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom. And don't you dare clip this, you son of a bitch.
I'd be careful about that Doom guy.
Doom's a weirdo.
By the way, if you listen to anything that Doom guy says, you're probably listening to a mentally retarded person.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.